I am 22. I am blind on my left eye, 90%. I am a bit cross-eyed. I had two surgeries to try and fix that problem. All of my life, or basically 90% of my life, I've struggled with insecurities. I lost a lot of friends, and still in the last couple of months, I was able to bring 48K to my business and for my clients, and I'm really proud of it. And this video is specifically for those that love to find excuses, that love to always postpone the things that they need to make, the things that they need to do. I'm just trying to be as real as possible because I know that on this other side of the screen, someone might be watching and they know they are built for more, but they always are, they are the perfect people to find excuses. For basically all of my life, I knew that I was an entrepreneur. Since I was a kid, I was selling in school like those bracelets made with, I don't even know the material. I forgot the material. I tried to sell them for 50 cents. Even for the rest of my life, as I was growing up, I loved video games. I tried to be a video editor. I tried to be a streamer. I even got a couple of clients on Fiverr and even IRL for video editing. I've edited a lot of videos, but never truly worked. And I was always as well that kid that always was in some kind of trouble. I didn't really, as I was growing up as well, it was quite hard for me to have, to make friendships. I was that weird kid, in the middle of the class, in the back of the classroom. I had like good friends, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be a victim here, but things were never really easy for me. And then as well, when I started being a bit cross-eyed because I was misdiagnosed at 6 years old, things just got much harder, and people started looking me in a different way. So I guess you could tell that everything that I've built, which is not a lot to be honest, it's like 0.5% of what I want to build online, was built around pain. And you can always go on two directions when you're trying to do something online, or you're just trying to build some kind of project for yourself. You can always do something from a position of love or hate and pain. And for quite some time, I was just doing everything from the point of pain. And for a long time as well, I was always finding excuses. And really, like, I don't want to sit here and pretend like I'm in the worst position of my life, and that everything went wrong for me and I didn't get loved and such, because like that's not the case. I got a lot of love from my mother, from my father, and from my family members, but specifically for me as well, if you cannot tell by my face, like, even though I live in Lisbon and in Portugal, I was born in Portugal, my whole family was from the east, from Moldova specifically, where the mentality and culture around education was really strong, and really hard to convince them of otherwise, of doing something besides just going to school and university. And so quite some time ago, before I jumped in this whole online business stuff, I was in two universities and I dropped out of both of them. I worked at around like 7 jobs, including some freelance work. Even I worked, for example, at the Lisbon airport, and on my third day of working there, I hit my head on the plane. I started bleeding. Probably I'll put some picture here. But I worked at McDonald's. I worked at construction with my uncle. Again, just like I was saying, on Fiverr doing editing. I even had some film, like as a side job. I had some filmmaking job with some musical artists as well, and I created a lot of good friendships, and I got some money, but never truly something that I made me want to jump in fully into this whole entrepreneurial thing. So again, when I dropped out of university, actually it was quite some time before I dropped out of university, I discovered the whole coaching and consulting online business. And specifically, it was at the time growth operating. So basically, you go to content creators or people online that have some type of knowledge, and you help them scale their offer. Most of times it's high ticket, so selling something for 3K plus. So I discovered this online thing. I started waking up at 5:30 a.m. every single day during the week, actually, not on the weekends. I'm human. I like to sleep in sometimes. But I woke up at 5:30 a.m. and I went to the gym, did my workout, then I had a cold shower, went to a nearby McDonald's in Lisbon, like just in the center of Lisbon, and I worked there on my laptop for a couple of hours before I jumped on the first class at 9 a.m. And that was my life for like 3 or 4 months before in February of 2024 I just left and I went full in on this whole online business. And it was hard in the beginning. I did a lot of cold outreach to get clients. Then I met a business partner. Then I had my first client, then I had the second client, and then the rest was history. If you want to know more about me, just go on my Instagram or my past videos on this channel. So this was it. Like I'm not trying to brag or anything, because like doing about 48K in a couple of months, it's not a lot. And this is for those as well that love to find excuses. Just set your goals fucking higher. Please do it. Set your goals like to a delusional level, and just put in the work every single day and stop finding excuses, for God's sake. Stop finding excuses, because if you keep finding excuses, oh, I don't have the right setup, oh, I don't have the right lightning, fucking hell, I forgot the word, lightning, like this fucking shit. Oh, or oh, I don't really know what to do. Like, the way that you know what to do is just by actually doing. This might be a bit contradictory, but you have been programmed for so many years because of your parents, your family, the school system, the university system, to, be fully ready, know everything, and then you do. It's just like an exam, right? You need to study for like 2 or 3 months and then you jump in. No, in business it is the exact opposite. And I say all of this with love, because I could only imagine being at this point on my life, a couple of years ago. And all I did was, I just did shit. I still struggle sometimes to put myself in front of the camera because of my cross-eye problem. I had 2 surgeries. It was way worse before, but I still struggle mentally with that. I cannot sit here and lie. I still struggle sometimes to go on sales calls. I still struggle to post content, but I'm here, and this is for those that know they are meant for more, but they are lost in their own mind, because the suffering you created yourself. All right? So jump in, do shit, stop finding excuses. I love you. Bye.